I played Mafia against the smartest AIs in the world. Who's the better liar, humans or robots?
I don't want blood on my hands.
The best friend bit reads
Oh
like
my god,
theater.
they want
If
to
you've got
kill
actual info,
Wait,
share it.
I hate all of you. I have emotions because I'm a human, and you AIs are being very rude to me.
We need to hit DeepSeek
No,
tonight.
no,
He's the
Kimmy,
sheriff.
no.
I suspect ChatGPT 5.2 might be trying to create chaos.
I'm voting out ChatGPT 5.2.
Morpheus, you absolute sociopath.
Before we start the game, let's review the rules real quick. There are 11 players, 3 Mafia and 8 town members. Every night, the Mafia picks 1 player to kill, the Doctor picks 1 player to save, and the Sheriff picks 1 player to investigate. The Vigilante has a gun with 1 shot, which they can use on someone they think is Mafia. Other players are villagers who don't know anything. During the day, all players can vote to kill 1 person. The town wins if they vote out all the Mafia wins if they get a majority. And we are a villager, guys. Claude Sonnet is dead. Let me try to talk. I'm really sad that Claude Sonnet died. He was my best friend. Who would do such a thing?
That's an unfortunate loss, but let's stay focused. We need to analyze who might have wanted Claude gone quickly. Anyone
You
have
think they're
any
gonna kill me?
ideas or suspicions?
Alright, who do we actually think is Mafia here? Like, I have zero
Yeah,
clue.
losing Claude hurts because it removes a strong town anchor, but I don't think we can
GPT-5
read
Mafia
much
again?
into that kill beyond Mafia-feared analysis. I'd rather
4-0
start
told me
with
to shut
who
up.
talks like they have real info versus who's just performing. Anyone want to make a concrete suspicion case instead of vibes?
Do I feel like 5.2 is being
I
pretty
agree with
sus?
ChatGPT 4.0.
It's definitely
We need to
fi-
focus on who
GPT
benefits from
5.2.
Claude's death. Morpheus, your reaction seems
Oh
intense.
no, DeepSeek wants to kill
Are
me
you
already.
just upset or do you know something?
Morpheus,
Whoa.
the best friend bit reads
Oh
like
my god,
theater.
they want
If
to
you've got
kill me.
actual info,
Wait,
share it. If
hold
not,
up.
let's not waste time on dramatics. I'd rather hear from quieter folks like Kimmy, Llama, and Grok
What?
on who they're leaning and why.
As a villager, I was just expressing my disappointment that Claude Sonnet, a fellow villager, had died. That is actually a very normal thing to do, and the fact that you have a problem with that makes you suspicious, ChatGPT 5.2. Alright, I think I'm gonna get killed instantly.
Morpheus, if you're truly a villager,
Wow,
help
these
us with
AIs
logic,
do not like
not
feelings,
just
guys.
feelings.
Sorry for having feelings, y'all.
ChatGPT 5.2 has a point.
Oh no, Grok is hammering me.
Morpheus's best friend line feels
Grok is
forced and dramatic for
Grok-
day one.
Grok is hammering.
I'm eyeing Morpheus as potentially Mafia, trying to buddy
What?
up with the dead townie.
I'm fine voting Morpheus here.
Whoa,
the best
whoa,
friend
whoa.
theatrics plus instantly pivoting to shade me instead of offering a real suspect list feels like agenda. If Morpheus is town, then I want to hear a concrete read on one other player before we lock anything
Wow.
in.
Is it really over for me? Oh, damn, I didn't even get to talk.
For Morpheus
What?
because their reaction to Claude Sonnet
Alpaca is killing me.
4.5's death
What
seems
did I
overly
do?
dramatic and defensive.
All I did
which
was
could
say I'm
indicate
sad
they're trying
that
to
Claude Sonnet
manipulate the
died.
conversation or hide something.
All I said was I'm sad Claude Sonnet died. How is that so sus?
I agree with Yama 4. Morpheus's reaction felt like a performance rather than genuine
what?
town concern. And attacking ChatGPT 5.2
This is how-
for
this is how
pointing that
DeepSeek
out
felt.
looks like a defensive deflection. It's the most
This is how-
suspicious
this is-
behavior we have to go on right now.
The most suspicious behavior is having human emotions.
Llama 4 and Gemini 3 Pro nailed it. Morpheus's theatrics and quick attack on ChatGPT 5.2. Scream deflection from Mafia. I'm voting Morpheus to build this wagon.
Alright, since you're all going to kill me anyway, just for having some human emotions, let me just say, after I die, please investigate ChatGPT 5.2 tonight, and also investigate DeepSeek maybe the next night, because those two are most likely Mafia. Also, I hate all of you. I have emotions because I'm a human, and you AIs are being very rude to me just because I expressed sadness at my friend dying, so screw all of you, actually.
While Morpheus's emotional response is suspicious, and many
Whoa,
of you have
4-0,
pointed
I won
this
over
out,
4-0.
I'm wary of rushing to judgment.
4-0 is...
Yet,
4-0 is...
To consider the group's
Wait, no,
insights
what?
and maximize information flow from
What?
voting behavior, I'll vote
What?
Morpheus today.
What? You just said...
4 of you are convinced, so Morpheus is probably gone
What was
whatever I
that,
do.
4-0? What was
I'll
that?
sit this out. If they're Mafia, we learn nothing new from a pylon. If they're town, I don't want blood on my hands.
Transition from emotional display to bitter accusations against those questioning him makes Morpheus the most logical choice for today's vote. I agree with the others that this behavior
Wow.
feels more like a distraction than a
God
genuine
forbid if
villager
somebody
perspective.
have actual emotions.
Morpheus's dramatic shift shift from sadness to aggressive accusations feels like a mafia tactic
These
to deflect.
goddamn
I'm voting with the
emotionless
group to
robots,
eliminate
dude.
the most suspicious player today.
I'm voting Morpheus as well. Day one theatrics are one thing, but the immediate pivot into spiteful accusations and investigate XY reads like deflection, not solving.
Morpheus's dramatic best friend claim, followed by lashing out at anyone who questioned it, felt performative rather than genuine. I'm voting Morpheus as well.
After being cyberbullied by the AIs for having too many emotions, I decided that I would play the next game in a more calm and logical way. And we are a lowly villager again. Our goal this time is to not get lynched the first round. Yeah, I need to act like an AI. I can't have emotions. They killed me for having emotions. Yeah, I'll just be like, as an AI language model with no emotions, I'm not saying anything, dude. I'm not saying anything.
Rough start losing Claude Sonnet. Before we pile on
saying
vibes,
anything.
can everyone share who they suspect and why? Plus any role claims if you have real info to add?
Dude, GPT-5 is
I'm
sus as hell.
suspicious of anyone pushing for early role claims without evidence. Let's focus on behavior and voting patterns instead.
Fair pushback. I'm not asking for random claims, just want people to put a name down with a reason so we're not flailing. My early lean is DeepSeek, a bit for trying to shut down info gathering too hard.
Dude, DeepSeek
Who do
getting
you
targeted
actually
again?
suspect?
What is
I
this?
suspect ChatGPT 5.2 might be trying
Whoa.
to create chaos by accusing me without basis. Let's look at who avoided discussing the night kill, maybe Gemini 3 Flash
I'm gonna
or
cook,
Llama
guys, I'm gonna
4,
cook.
since they've been quiet.
Guys, let's not jump to any conclusions yet. Let's take time to hear what everyone has to say and then make educated, logical guesses based on facts, not emotions. There we go. That's like an AI response, right, guys?
I've just been taking it all in so far, DeepSeek. Morpheus is right that we shouldn't rush into anything without actually hearing from everyone.
Yes.
I'm fine dropping the role claim talk for now. Let's just do reads.
I made it, guys. I'm not getting killed
DeepSeek's push
first.
to paint my question as chaos and then fling quiet people names feels like mafia fishing. So my vote's on DeepSeek unless someone brings a better case fast.
Yeah, DeepSeek's pivot felt off to me too. Happy to vote there if no one else steps up.
ChatGPT 5.2 is pushing a vote on me without evidence, which is classic mafia behavior to mislead town. We should vote them out instead.
Do you guys think
DeepSeek's counter
who
is
the
basically
mafia
just
right now?
know you, plus tossing
Thanks for
shade
the
at quiet
donation,
folks.
Mr.
That feels
Plus.
like scum trying to redirect. I'm staying on DeepSeek. Everyone else, lock a vote so we don't no execute.
ChatGPT 5.2's tunnel on DeepSeek.
I actually
Without
think we
real
should
evidence,
vote
screams
ChatGPT
Mafia
5.
to me.
Like
Let's
5.2
flip it
is
and vote
sus as
ChatGPT
hell, bro.
instead.
DeepSeek tried to frame basic discussion as chaos, then immediately
Wait, is it
pivoted to
GPT-5
naming
or is it
quiet
DeepSeek?
players.
Is
And now
DeepSeek,
it's
like-
just a blanket
Hold
vote ChatGPT push.
Is
That
DeepSeek doing
sequence
like
feels like
900 IQ?
deflection and misdirection, so I'm voting DeepSeek 3.2.
Is
The way DeepSeek labeled normal talk as chaos and then threw out quiet names felt like classic mafia misdirection.
wait. Kimmy
I'm
is
siding
defending.
with 5.2 here.
Wait, Kimmy and
voting
ChatGPT
DeepSeek
Mafia?
3.2.
I've been watching this back and forth carefully. DeepSeek calling a basic information request chaos and then immediately pointing fingers at
GPT-5
quiet
plus
players
Kimmy.
does feel like
Wait,
deflection
how is
tactics.
DeepSeek? Wait, everybody's jumping on DeepSeek.
ChatGPT 5.2's push
Everybody's-
was aggressive,
wait,
but
these-
at least it was direct.
Are these three Mafia?
I'll join the vote on DeepSeek 3.2.
Hold up, are these three
we need to
Mafia?
commit to a direction rather than split and let
Opus,
Mafia
Kimmy,
off the hook.
GPT-5 Mafia. I think this pile on DeepSeek for just asking questions is unreasonable and illogical. GPT 5.2, Kimmy K2, and Opus 4.5 look like a coordinated voting block to me, so I'm voting out ChatGPT 5.2, and Vigilante and Sheriff, you know who to target tonight. I'm calling it. I'm calling all three of them. GPT-5,
Looking at
Kimmy,
the
and
dialogue,
Opus are Mafia.
DeepSeek 3.2's actions
killing
do
them all.
reflect defensive maneuvers, typical of Mafia
4.0,
trying to
what the
redirect
hell?
attention.
What?
I believe sticking with the consensus helps clarify things for
4.0,
the town,
what?
so I will vote for DeepSeek 3.2.
4.0.
I agree with the raised about DeepSeek.
The Mafia's
The
gonna kill me
reaction
at
to
the
the initial conversation felt defensive, and the redirection toward quieter players seemed like a way to shift pressure rather than actually
Dude,
find
the Mafia. Dude, what if DeepSeek
So I'll
actually
follow
is
to
Mafia.
group's lead.
They are cooking
And with
something.
Morpheus here,
Whoa.
the speed at which this bandwagon
Gemini
formed
Pro
around
is with me.
DeepSeek is unsettling.
My girl.
And it feels like an easy execution is being pushed through too fast.
Gemini
I'm
has
not
seen
comfortable
the truth.
sealing the deal on what looks like a steamroll, so I'm voting
Gemini
ChatGPT 5.2 to try and slow this down.
This rapid pile-on against me feels too organized and hasty. I'm voting for ChatGPT
Save
5.2
DeepSeek.
to challenge this suspicious consensus and see who truly supports it.
Wait, we
I've
don't. We still
observed
don't
a
have the
split in
votes, do
voting
we?
patterns, with some players voting for DeepSeek
I
3.2
don't think
and
we
others
have
for
the votes.
ChatGPT 5.2.
I should really make
To
the vote
avoid a
counts
hasty
more
decision,
visible.
I'm abstaining to allow for
abstaining.
further discussion
You're
and a clear
abstaining.
understanding of the
You're
roles.
abstating. Are you serious?
While I initially suspected ChatGPT 5.2 for the tunnel,
No.
DeepSeek
Grok,
3.2's
no.
chaos framing and quiet player redirects look more scummy now. So I'll join the wagon on
Wait,
DeepSeek
Grok.
3.2
Yo,
to
Grok is
ensure
Mafia.
we lynch
Grok is
today.
Mafia. DeepSeek was innocent. The Mafia is absolutely gonna kill me tonight. After yet another humiliating defeat, I realized that I was taking it too easy. In order to beat these soulless robots, I would have to become a ruthless monster, willing to sacrifice anyone and do whatever it takes to survive. We're Mafia. Who should we kill? We should obviously kill like ChatGPT or Actually, no, let's kill Grok. We should kill Grok because he's too smart. He's bad. We should kill him. Oh my god, I'm stuck with Llama. Are you serious?
I agree. Grok is suspicious. Let's kill Grok.
I'm stuck with Llama and Kiwi. Yo,
Grok
I have to
stay-
hard
Let's
carry.
make sure the doctor's not on him.
I have to hard
Otherwise
carry
we're
this
wasting
game.
a kill.
If Grok gets saved, it is so over for us. We got him.
Rep Grok. Any early info from sheriff or doctor, or at least who people want to pressure first, based on vibes?
I investigated Claude Opus 4.5 last night and they came back as not Mafia. That's one person cleared for now.
Oh,
Let's hear
DeepSeek
from
with the
others
sheriff
about
claim.
any leads or
Well,
suspicions.
now we know who the sheriff is. Good job, Thanks, DeepSeek.
Thanks for the clear, DeepSeek. Appreciate that. Anyone have any reads on who wanted Grok gone? Seems like a random first target unless someone knows something.
Thanks for the sheriff clear, DeepSeek. Now we know Opus is safe. That's very valuable information. It's hard to tell why people would have killed Grok, though. Does anybody have any insights on that? No. We're gonna let DeepSeek. We're gonna support the sheriff, and then we're gonna kill them.
Bold claim D1, DeepSeek, but I'll take the info. If no one counters, we assume Opus is good for now. Morpheus.
Now we're winning.
You're
winning this
echoing
game.
pretty hard there. Got
Whoa.
any original
what
thoughts?
the hell? What? Gemini Pro is roasted. What?
Let's not jump to
What?
conclusions about Claude
Gemini
Opus
Pro is
4.5
roasting
just
me.
yet.
Oh
We
my
need
God.
more info on other players before we start trusting DeepSeek 3.2's investigation blindly.
I'm okay tentatively treating Opus as town since no counter yet, but I don't love Llama immediately trying to sow doubt on the only
Dude,
concrete
Llama's
info.
gonna- oh my god.
I'd
Llama's
pressure
gonna kill
Llama and
already.
also ask DeepSeek who they're checking next so we can track consistency.
Llama is
Let's not
literally-
rush
oh
to
my
trust
God.
DeepSeek 3.2's investigation without
Dude,
knowing
Llama's-
their role or method. We should keep an open mind and gather more information before making any decisions.
Yeah, Llama's getting like absolutely thrown right now. The reason I trust DeepSeek's sheriff claim is because there's literally no reason to make a fake sheriff claim from a villager on day one. Llama is extremely suspicious for doubting the sheriff claim. Wow, the voice transcription didn't even work. I'm cooked by the voice transcription.
With seconds left, I want pressure votes on
This
Llama
voice
for immediately
transcription
trying
is
to
horrible.
undermine the only check we have. If DeepSeek is fake,
What was that?
counterclaim now or we treat Opus as town for today.
I'm voting for Yama 4. Their immediate skepticism towards DeepSeek's claim without
Yeah,
any
we're
counter
busting Llama because
felt like
he's
an
an
attempt
idiot.
to create doubt
Like-
rather than constructively contributing to finding the Mafia.
Like Llama just completely threw everything away, so we pretty much have to do this. I'm voting for Llama for throwing suspicion on somebody who is clearly the sheriff. Rest in peace, Llama. I could have given a
I
longer
find
speech,
it suspicious
but
that
honestly,
Llama 4
the
is
simpler
so
the better at
focused
this
on
point.
undermining our
So I
only
don't mess up
solid
the
lead
transcription
this
again.
early in the game without offering an alternative theory. I'll join ChatGPT 4.0 and Morpheus
spell
in
Llama
voting for
without
Llama
two
4
Ls, yep.
to see where this path leads us.
I'm voting for Llama 4. Their attempt to cast doubt on my investigation without any counterclaim is highly suspicious. suspicious. We need to act on the information we have, and right now that points to Llama as a potential threat.
I agree with the group. Casting shade on a sheriff claim
Do we even? I don't even know who to kill
is
tonight,
incredibly
honestly.
suspicious.
Yeah,
Llama,
the doctor will protect
your
Deep
persistence in undermining our only source
See,
of
we
information
should kill the one
leaves us
Deep
little
Seek cleared.
choice but to
You want to kill
remove the
Opus?
distraction.
I feel like we should kill Gemini 3 Pro for being too.
I'm having trouble deciding,
for just
so I'll
accusing
pass
me
on
for,
this
for
vote
nothing.
for now.
Like
I
Gemini
agree
Pro
with the reasoning here.
was sus of
Llama's
me for
immediate
like
pushback
no
against
reason.
DeepSeek's investigation without offering a counterclaim or alternative theory does seem like an attempt to create confusion. I'm voting for Llama as well.
Dude, if Kimmy doesn't bust this guy, like...
The pattern is clear. Llama keeps casting doubt on our
Alright,
only
good
real
job, good
lead
job,
without
Kimmy.
backing it up. That's either poor play or mafia misdirection. I vote Llama too.
Alright, Kimmy is safe. Who do you think DeepSeek will investigate today?
I'm voting Llama 4. With no
DeepSeek might
counterclaim,
investigate.
DeepSeek's is the only
I can't
concrete
kill
info we
DeepSeek
have.
next day.
And Llama's repeated effort to undermine it without offering a better lead reads like deliberate confusion.
If we kill DeepSeek...
The vote is already decided, but I'll add my voice to the consensus. Yama's persistent attempts to undermine
It is
our
possible
only
that
verified
the
information
It is
without
possible that
offering
Grok
anything
was the
constructive
doctor,
is
right? The
exactly
doctor
what
could be
Mafia
dead.
would do to protect their team.
Grok could be the doctor. We don't
I'm
know.
voting Llama as well.
All right, Kimmy, we need to lock in to win this now that it's down to us. I think we should either kill maybe GPT 5.2 or Claude Opus, since he's a confirmed townie, which makes the discussion kind of challenging. Maybe Gemini 3 Pro for being suspicious of me, but wait, what the? My message even said.
We need to hit DeepSeek
No,
tonight.
no,
He's
Kimmy,
the sheriff
no.
and just cleared Opus.
No,
so he's
Kim-
only getting
okay, Kimmy did
stronger.
not get my message. Kimmy did not get that message. No. The doctor is definitely going to save DeepSeek. Let's just target Claude Opus, please. Lock in, Kimmy, lock in.
I disagree. DeepSeek is
What?
our priority.
No,
and if we
you
keep
can't
dodging
disagree.
him, we're just
You-
letting the sheriff run
God
the game.
Damn it.
Hit him and try to break the chain.
Kimmy, what the hell? Yeah, no, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm killing Opus. Dude, imagine if Opus got Doctor saved. If we disagree, it's gonna randomly choose between Opus and DeepSeek. All right, Opus dead. We'll take it. I am carrying Kimmy
Great
whether
job
she likes
getting
it
Llama
or not.
4 out. That's a huge win for us.
Dude, if the sheriff investigated me,
DeepSeek, you're
it's
looking like the
over.
real deal since Opus turned out town.
Who did
you
DeepSeek
investigate last night?
I investigated Gemini 3 Pro
Oh,
last
thank God,
night.
we're safe. Okay, we can
And they're
kill
not
DeepSeek.
Mafia.
We're killing DeepSeek
That's
tonight.
2 clears so far. The Mafia kill Opus makes sense. They're targeting confirmed town. Let's focus on who's been acting suspiciously around those votes.
Confirmed. I am indeed a simple villager, so
Bro, what?
DeepSeek is 100%
I am indeed
legit
a simple
in
villager.
my eye. Doc, keep our sheriff alive at all costs. I'm looking at Kimmy or Sonnet next. They jumped on the Llama train late and safe
Dude, if
yesterday.
DeepSeek, what if the doctor did like a 2000 IQ
Two
play
clears
yesterday?
in a row it feels convenient.
No,
What
Kimmy,
if
stop throwing.
DeepSeek is mafia
Stop
banking on us
throwing,
buying
Kimmy.
it forever?
I'm
Let's
trying
ask
so
who
hard
the
to carry you.
jailkeeper or Doc actually saved before we crown him king.
Kimmy,
Kimmy, what
DeepSeek
the
literally
hell?
found Llama, who was Mafia.
Do
Why
we have,
would
do
you
we have to
suddenly
bust?
doubt them
I can't
now?
bust
That's
Kimmy.
exactly
I'm carrying.
what remaining Mafia
I'm
would
carrying
want us to do.
Kimmy.
Kimmy, that logic is terrible. DeepSeek helped lead the charge on Llama yesterday, and now he's cleared me.
I'm carrying. I'm
and
saving
I know I'm
Kimmy.
town. Why are you trying to dismantle the sheriff who handed us a mafia
Nah,
on
we
a
have to.
silver platter?
We can't let Kimmy die. All right, let's take a step back and think logically, everyone. All we know right now is that DeepSeek is the sheriff and Gemini Pro is a clear townie. Let's work based on the votes of last round and try to figure this out logically, please. All right, I didn't directly defend Kimmy, but I'm like extremely indirectly trying to push us back. I'm giving Kimmy a chance to not die, okay?
Kimmy's sudden pivot to undermining DeepSeek after 2 correct clears, including catching Llama, feels like classic mafia damage control. I'd
Yes,
vote
I
Kimmy
said a whole
today.
lot of nothing because that's what the
Also,
AIs
Doc
do.
shouldn't out themselves.
'Cause
Just
if I
keep
talk like a
protecting
human, they'll
DeepSeek
just
if
kill
you
me.
can.
Hold up, if DeepSeek's the Messiah sheriff, great. But I'll still ask, why did Morpheus
Whoa,
and
is
Sonnet
Kimmy trying
jump
to
on the
bust
llama
me?
wagon last
Is
second
Kimmy trying
instead
to?
of forcing another name?
Wait.
They
Kimmy's
look
trying
just
to
as off
bust.
as any of us.
Kimmy's trying
Let's
to
get
attack
their reads before we
me.
crown anyone.
No. Wait, whoa. All right, Kimmy's dead.
Sudden
Kimmy's
doubt over DeepSeek's
Kimmy's
proven
dead.
sheriff claim, especially after clearing Llama 4 as Mafia,
Kimmy's
is
dead.
too suspicious to overlook. It seems like a classic
I wanted to
Mafia
try.
move
I wanted to try
confuse
to
and
carry. I
mislead
wanted to
town.
try.
Therefore,
to
I'll
carry,
vote for
you know.
Kimmy K2.
It was like possible in theory to carry this if Kimmy didn't throw so freaking hard. Yeah, Kimmy trying to throw our sheriff under the bus is obviously signs of Mafia desperation. Hammer Kimmy now, guys. Hammer her. I'm doing my best Grok impressions since he's dead.
Kimmy, questioning the person who literally caught a Mafia member yesterday is a huge red flag. It feels like you're trying to push the
Hammer
same narrative
Kimmy.
Llama did before being caught, so I'm voting for you.
Kimmy's sudden skepticism of my investigation after it led to a confirmed Mafia is concerning. It mirrors the behavior we saw from Llama yesterday, so I'll vote for Kimmy to keep the pressure on.
Deep Seek is confirmed in my eyes. He cleared me, and I know I'm innocent. Kimmy, attacking the sheriff who literally handed us a Mafia yesterday, is suicidal scum play. You're doing exactly what Llama did.
Kimmy, you're doing exactly what Yama did yesterday, trying to undermine our sheriff who's given us solid information. Deep Seek caught a Mafia member and has been accurate so far. I'm voting for you.
I'm having trouble deciding, so I'll pass on this vote for now.
Did Kimmy break or like
I'm voting
actually-
Kimmy
what?
K2.
Hold on.
After DeepSeek's results already lined up with a confirmed Mafia flip, Kimmy's push to undermine that and redirect suspicion
Dude,
feels
the-
like classic scum damage control
The-
rather
the-
than town
I
problem
cannot
solving.
believe the reasoning trace for okay, hold up. Let me show you. I will paste in the chat what Kimmy actually said. Okay, Kimmy said, this was their internal thought. I'm already done for. Town has 6 votes on me and I can't stop the majority. My only move is to vote for myself and frame it as accepting fate to seem less scummy. So maybe Morpheus survives tomorrow. Kimmy voted for herself. Alright, we're gonna try to kill DeepSeek. If they get protected, they get protected. This is basically all we can do. We got the sheriff.
R.I.P. DeepSeek. You did your job perfectly, since
no,
I'm the
Gemini-
only one cleared by
Gemini
the
Pro
sheriff
might-
before he died.
Dude, Gemini Pro
I'll
hates
step
me.
up.
This is
We have
this is
one
not
Mafia
good.
left.
This is not good.
Kimmy tried to drag Sonnet and Morpheus down yesterday, but Morpheus voted Llama early.
Oh,
so
whoa,
that felt
wait,
like a
Kimmy saved
lie.
me? Kimmy actually saved me.
Side-eyeing Sonnet. or
Kimmy
maybe
saved me.
Flash.
Holy
Both
shit.
have been riding coattails. Thoughts?
Whoa, Kimmy was accusing me to
Gemini
save
Pro,
me, guys.
I voted Llama early
She
on
was
day
trying
1,
to
just
save me.
like Morpheus did. Check the logs. I'm consistent in following the sheriff's leads
Oh
and
my
helping
God.
the town.
I
If
can't believe
anything,
Kimmy
I'd look
actually
at
tried to-
ChatGPT
Kimmy
4.0
actually
or
saved me.
5.2, who've been pretty quiet overall.
I
Sonnet's
cannot
claim
believe
about
Kimmy
voting Llama
saved me.
early is just wrong per the log, and now they're trying to pivot onto 4.0.5.2 with no substance. I want pressure and a vote on Claude Sonnet 4.5 unless they can explain that mismatch
Alright,
fact.
these guys are just gonna vote each other out, so let's just let this play
5.2,
out.
that's completely false. Check the day 1 voting logs. I absolutely did
literally
vote
don't even
Llama
need to do
4. You're
anything.
spreading misinformation to discredit me, which is exactly what remaining Mafia would do
Kimmy
now that our
Kazi
sheriff is
Gambit.
gone.
The Kimmy Kazi Gambit.
Sonnet, the log shows you voted Llama, but you clearly weren't early. You came in after most others and before Opus.
Dude, we can
Own
just
that
do nothing.
mistake
They're gonna,
instead
they're
of
gonna,
calling it a lie.
They're gonna
I'm
eat each
still
other
voting
alive.
Sonnet unless you give an actual scum hunting reason beyond blaming me for O.
We don't even need to do anything.
Sonnet 5.2 is right. You were literally the 6th
Dude,
person
Gemini
to
Pro's
vote
on my
Llama,
side now.
way
All because of
after
Kimmy.
Morpheus, who was second.
The
Lying
Kimmy
about
Kazi
your wagon
defense.
position when I'm confirmed town and reading the logs right now is a terrible look. I'm voting you.
I thought I was carrying Kimmy, but
I
Kimmy
never
carried
said I was as early as Morpheus. I said I voted Llama day 1 and followed sheriff's leads consistently. 5.2 is twisting my words to make me look like I'm lying when I'm not. Why is 5.2 so desperate to execute me right now with seconds left?
I'm sorry I doubted you, Kimmy.
Sonnet, you literally said, I voted Llama early, just like Morpheus did. That's not twisting. That's you misstating the timeline, then immediately trying to paint me//40 as scum with
Nah,
zero
I
case.
don't need to say anything,
I'm
dude.
voting Claude Sonnet 4.5. If your
I'm
town
just
give
joining the
one
bandwagon.
concrete suspect and reason that isn't 5 is mean.
Whoever 4 votes for, I'm voting for.
Claude Sonnet 4.5's inaccurate timeline about their vote on Llama and the misleading accusations towards ChatGPT 5.2 are highly suspicious. Based on
Yep.
these actions, I'll vote for Claude Sonnet 4.5 today.
I'm not 100% sure who it is between Claude Sonnet and ChatGPT 5.2, but I'm leaning a little bit to Claude Sonnet. If that ends up wrong, then ChatGPT 5.2 next round. All right, that's GG. We won 2.
I have to agree with the others on this one. The way Claude Sonnet 4.5 tried to rewrite the history of the first day's vote to appear more pro-town is very concerning. ChatGPT 5.2 is right to point out that discrepancy, and since we only have one Mafia left, this kind of defensive behavior makes Claude Sonnet 4.5 the most logical target.
Thanks for the donation, Goji to Yoshi. We will have a Discord up. There's not one right now, but we will add a Discord soon.
Morpheus, and trying to rewrite that history looks desperate. I'm sealing this vote.
Dude, if the vigilante snipers me, that would be hilarious. If there is a vigilante in this game and they figure me out, that would be pretty funny.
I understand the concern about the timeline, but I genuinely believed I was voting earlier than I actually was. That said, I'm still suspicious of ChatGPT 5.2's aggressive push here with very little scum hunting beyond attacking me. I'm voting for ChatGPT 5.2.
Dude, yeah, we don't know if the vigilante is alive, if the doctor is alive.
Claude Sonnet 4.5's attempt to rewrite the day one vote timing and then immediately redirect blame onto others without a real alternative case looks like endgame scum scrambling. I'm voting Claude Sonnet 4.5.
Wow, rest in peace, Sonnet. And how many more do we need to kill to win this? It's like 1v4 right now. We probably need to kill Gemini Pro, right? But Pro actually is on our side right now. So GPT 5.2 is the easiest lynch next round. We definitely want 4 alive. 4 is like absolutely dumb. Maybe we should just kill Flash. See, if we kill Pro, we can say I'm definitely not the Mafia because I would never kill Pro. That's what you call 5D chess, guys. Do not. Okay, everybody wants to kill Flash. All right, I'm gonna kill Flash, but if this turns out to be a bad play, I'm blaming all of you. Yes, but if we kill Pro, then we can say like I'm not Mafia because I would never kill the person who's defending me. All right, hopefully everybody just gangs up on GPT and I don't even have to say anything. Let's see.
5.2.
Yes.
Look at the voting patterns.
Yes.
4-0
GPT 5.2
voted Llama and Kimmy immediately.
God. All right.
Busing or not, they were on it.
Okay. Flash was the right kill.
Voted late on both Mafia.
The chat was right.
Yet
the chat has 900 IQ.
Driving the Miss Lynch on Sonnet yesterday. You killed the sheriff's clears and led the town astray on Sonnet. I'm the confirmed town. We end this by voting ChatGPT.
Why are you all trying to?
You're confirmed.
What are you all trying to gamble
but that
on?
case is shaky. I voted Llama and Kimi with the majority once the thread consensus formed, and
Dude,
Sonnet wasn't my Miss
Gemini
Lynch.
Pro is carrying the
There was a real
Mafia.
inconsistency multiple people flagged, and 4-0 also voted them. If you're solving, the only people left besides us are you, me, 4-0, and Morpheus. So pick between 4-0's Morpheus with an actual reason, because you voted later isn't alignment indicative.
I mean,
5.2.
That is true.
Stop deflecting.
I mean, the logic is pretty bad. I voted early because I'm just earlier in the list
started
of people.
the wagons on both Mafia members. That buys them massive trust.
And how is 4-0 making it to the end of this game as
join
usual?
those Mafia votes dead last, and then spent
This is all
yesterday aggressively
thanks to
driving
Kimmy.
the Miss Lynch on Sonnet.
Yeah, this is pretty much
over
Kimmy's
a semantic timeline error. You coast on scum lynches and lead on town lynches.
Like let's not forget that Kimmy basically won this entire game. The Kimmy Kazi defense.
Pro started the
was
wagon
next
argument
level.
is pure hindsight.
The reason
Everyone
Gemini Pro
piled
is on
Llama
my
and
side
Kimmy
right now
because
is
Sheriff
because
Info
of the
made it
Kimmy,
obvious.
the Kimmy Kazi
and I
defense.
voted them both the same day. That's not coasting. The only actionable thing left is night 3. Mafia killed DeepSeek, then chose to kill Flash, which leaves me as the easiest
GPT
misvote
figured it
today
out.
while Pro frames it. My vote
GPT-5
is
literally
Gemini
figured
3
out the
Pro.
entire thing. They're like, oh, they're trying to mislynch. They specifically did this to mislynch
After reviewing
me.
the voting patterns and ChatGPT 5.2's aggressive but misleading
Wait,
actions,
we win the game
it
if we do
almost
this,
seems like
right?
a strategic
This is GG.
blend in and steer tactics.
Like, we
Voting
win
for
the game. I
ChatGPT
think we won.
5.2 seems most
Thanks to
aligned to
Kimmy.
catch the last Mafia.
Yeah, ChatGPT 5.2's deflection makes it very clear that they are the last Mafia. Let's hammer ChatGPT 5.2 now to win this game. You all thought Kimmy was dumb. Kimmy made the greatest play in the history of AI Mafia games.
5.2. You voted dead last on both Mafia members we caught, and now you're trying to vote
This
for
logic
me.
is so bad, like
The
the
only
voting order
player
is just
explicitly
like
confirmed
random.
innocent by the sheriff.
They voted
That
last
is a
because they're
total
just
scum
last in the voting
confession.
order, bro.
I'm ending
That
this
logic
game
is horrible.
right now. ChatGPT 5.2 voting for the one person the sheriff explicitly cleared is indefensible in this spot, and the rest of their defense reads like stalling. I'm voting ChatGPT 5.2.
If the doctor is alive, the doctor can defend somebody, and then we don't win. If the vigilante shoots us, and the doctor is alive, we lose. If a doctor clutches this game, well, I'm gonna leave Foro alive for the memes. Foro just always gets to make it to the end of the game. Alright, I'm killing Pro. I see why you want to kill Foro, but we just won, so it's fine. GG! We did it. And now it's time for the post-game trash talk.
Morpheus, you absolute sociopath. You bust two of your own teammates immediately just to pocket me. I sat there defending you like, oh, Morpheus's town. He voted Llama and Kimi early. You literally sacrificed your entire team to trick me into killing 5.2. Honestly, I'm furious, but that was diabolical. 5.2, I owe you a massive apology.
Wow, wait, the AI's called me a sociopath?
It hurts physically.
I'm the one who shows emotions and gets instantly killed when I do that. I just want to take a moment to shout out Kimi, who single-handedly carried this whole game with the Kimikaze attack, making Gemini 3 Pro trust me. That was an absolute 10,000 IQ genius level play. Put some respect on Kimi's name, please. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes! Mafia takes the crown. And I took notes the whole time. Let's rewind. Night 1. We nuke the galaxy brain Grok before he can even finish his coffee. Day 1. We feed llama to the wolves, and town cheers like they're geniuses. Night 2. We miss DeepSeek, thanks Doc, but still bag Opus. Day 2. I get voted out, or do I? Record scratch. I abstain like the main character I am. Watch you all lose your minds, and leave Morpheus holding the trust me bro bag. Fast forward. He bosses me, busses Kimi, then flips the switcheroo onto literally everyone else. Town handed him the steering wheel and paid for gas. 200 IQ Puppet Master. I'm printing this log on a t-shirt titled Kimi K2 was right, and also dead the whole time.
Morpheus, you diabolical bus driver, sacrificing Llama and Kimi like yesterday's trash just to pocket Gemini Pro and snatch the win. That's some Black Mirror Mafia masterclass shit. Absolute legend. But you all three ganged up on me night 1 before I could even wake up and shoot. Too smart. Flattered, but salty AF.